It's been 58,396 minutes
58,396 minutes.
since we last talked to these folks.
Wowie zowie.
And we're back.
That feels like a lot.
We're back live.
How many days is that?
It's been
I could do the
like
math.
6 weeks, I think.
What?
I think
Wow.
it was towards the beginning of August was the last time.
It's currently August.
I'm sorry, beginning of July.
Wow.
It was right after my grandma passed away.
Yeah, you're right.
And
That's crazy.
since then, it's been crazy
Wow.
with traveling and all of that.
Well, welcome back.
But now we're
To the studio.
back. This is question 23 with Steven and Josh. I'm Steven,
And I'm Josh.
and I haven't shared this with you yet.
Secrets.
I have an announcement today. It's gonna come at the end of the show, so we're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna do our fun thing here, and then we'll share an announcement at the end of the show here. But before we do that announcement, I need to clear the queue. I have a document that has just various ideas for different bits that I want to do or segments and that kind of deal. And a lot of times we can't get to those segments or bits because we're talking about other stuff. But I have a little backlog in the queue, so I want to kind of clear that out before the announcement later today.
Well, let's clear out the queue.
That's what we're doing. We're clearing out the queue. It's bits and pieces here on question 23 today.
Yo.
Trying to figure out. I move things around here on my system, so it's a little funky, but I'm figuring it out here.
Directing, producing, and starring.
Man,
Steven Martinez.
that's why they pay me the big bucks.
It's true.
That's the opposite. I pay big bucks to do all of this. I pay way too much money to do all of this. When I think about everything that I've invested as far as equipment, and then you sign up for these subscription services that like, okay, we'll make sure that your live stream goes here and does this, and it's a lot. But it's a labor of love.
You do it for the love of the game.
I do.
Yeah.
I do it for the love of the game. So it's been 6 weeks. It's been crazy. My grandma passed away. I went to Texas. I've been to Texas 3 times. In the last 6 weeks, I've made 3 independent trips back and forth to Texas.
So wild.
I'm exhausted. And so it's kind of thrown off our thing here a little bit. But I'd like to get back into the swing of things. And back
into the swing of things.
Regularly doing this more regularly.
Get me an upside down pineapple because we're swinging back into
Swinging. Swingers.
See what I did there?
I did.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. So we're clearing the queue. We're cleaning out the closet here. So the first thing that I have is I've been working on a short film. I know that it's not that crazy when I tell you what it is. You're like, oh, okay, I see what it is. But
you in what time?
Well, that's the thing is I only have to work on it 1 second a day.
Oh, incredible.
You ever seen those videos where people take a picture of themselves? They take a selfie once a day, and then you line them all up, and then you get to see the growth of a person.
I saw a guy and he shaved his head and face, and then he didn't like do anything to his hair or face for a full year. And then you got to see like
it's crazy to see
again.
Because I don't feel like I look any different from what I did yesterday. And then yesterday I don't feel like I look any different from the day before.
That's time, baby.
But then you do the time lapse, and then you get to see kind of the change and the growth. So I've been doing that. I've been working on that, and I've compiled it all together into a little short film that I liked. I labeled it Growth. The title is Growth.
Wow.
And it's a short film by me. So
okay.
I'd like to. This is going to be the world premiere of it.
Oh my gosh.
This is the premiere of it. So, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, you can look in the monitor there and see it. See it right there. This is my first ever venture into film. It's a short film called Growth by Steven Martinez. I only started 2 days ago, so I don't have I don't have a lot to. Did you catch it?
I
Here,
think
let me show you again.
Yeah,
let me
yeah,
show you
No,
again.
no,
Ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen, this is a short film. It's called Growth by Steven Martinez.
Uh-huh. I need to get my. I missed it again. I was getting my water.
You weren't even.
I was getting my. Can we do it one more time? Can we do it one more time?
If I invited you out to go watch a movie
I'm
and you
thir-
spent the
I'm-
whole movie out in the concession stand buying a drink, I would be insulted.
Well,
And that's what
ideally,
you just did.
Ideally, I would get my concessions before the movie, but I forgot to.
Okay,
So
do you
just
have
do it-
everything that you need?
No, I have to drink this.
Okay.
Okay.
I put a lot of work into this.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my introduction into film. This is a short film called, what is it called? A short film called Growth by Steven Martinez. Take a look.
Wow.
So far it's just I changed shirts, I think.
It's really moving stuff.
But just if you like, just imagine if I did that for a long time,
Yeah.
what that would look like.
Even more moving.
Yeah.
Because your shoulders were up and then they moved down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking about entering it into some like film competitions.
There's the fair is coming up.
Yeah.
You
put
can
it in the
enter
fair.
into
I'm
the
thinking
fair.
like bigger than that. Like
Like
South
the-
by Southwest.
Like
Is
the
that a
state fair?
No, like the actual film
Mm.
competitions.
Yeah, South by Southwest.
Yeah, something like
Cannes
that.
Film
Yeah.
Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
stay
probably
tuned.
not how you say it, but that's what it's spelled like.
Stay tuned for that. So that's bit number 1.
Wow.
Starting off strong.
That was incredible.
Are we-
That was incredible. If you like that, smash that like button, hit the comment button, and leave a subscribe below for more short films by Steven Martinez.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
So next,
Did I say hit the comment button? It doesn't
you
matter.
do hit the comment, but you type the comment,
and you have to hit
then
comment.
you hit the
so
button
I'm right.
to post or whatever. So that's
Absolutely.
that's true.
All right, what's next?
So next is have you ever heard of the show called Saturday Night Live?
I've heard of it.
It's a thing they've been doing.
It's crossed my path.
Saturday Night Live.
They
They've
go
been doing
live
it for
on Saturday nights.
they've been doing it for a few years now, I think.
Well, call us Sunday afternoon live.
That's exactly what this is.
That's what we are.
That's exactly what this is. So I don't know if you've ever seen like they'll release DVDs and stuff about like kind of behind the scenes and like bonus content about SNL for over the last 40 years. And one of the things that I've seen that I think is really cool is audition tapes. I don't know if you've ever seen like people audition to be on SNL and how they do it. Do you know how they do it? Have you seen it?
I've seen people's audition tapes that they post on YouTube of people who did not get onto SNL.
Oh, so that's new. I don't know that. That's new technology. I've only seen like the old.
No, I
reels.
I don't know how they do it. I know it's called a self tape.
So they don't hand you a script and like, hey, here's a funny script that we came up with and like see what you can do with it. And in acting, it's not like trying out for a play. It's they want to see your comedy chops as well. So what they do is if you're auditioning, you just have to like go up onto the stage and you're in front of Lorne Michaels and any of the other writers there, and you just do like a set of impressions. Like they just like give you the stage and you just have to like entertain them.
You just do comedy.
Yeah. So a lot of people will just do a set of impressions.
The bits that
it's
you
like,
have.
here's my impression of President Clinton, and then they'll do a little bit of President Clinton. So I don't think that I'm going to try out for Saturday Night Live, but I have compiled a set of impressions that I've been working on that I want to show you.
Okay.
I have to do some prep. I have to do a costume change
Okay.
to get ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
So while I do that, what I want you to... I don't want the people at home to be bored while we're doing this, okay?
Of course.
So we're going to do some multitasking here.
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor. Hold that, will you?
Okay.
Look
Look at that. Look at those dongles.
at it's all...
It's dongling all over the place.
It's all connected.
Uh-huh.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to be getting in here. What I want you to do is I have a phone number that I want you to call. Let's see if I get this on right. It's worked in rehearsals. Okay. Getting started there. Do you remember my code?
Apparently not.
You don't remember my code? Am I straight?
No.
Never have been.
Also, your wig is off center.
That's what I meant.
Oh, sorry.
What did you think I meant?
Sexually. I don't have hands. Yeah, I will.
Okay, good enough.
Incredible. Get me in the chair. Or no, get me behind the chair.
Now I have this. So this is a phone number. Don't show it on the screen.
Okay.
But I'm going to give you that.
I locked your iPhone for a minute.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Joshua.
I'm going to give this back to you.
Okay, hold on to that. We'll wait for a minute.
Uh-huh.
For that. Now this is this is what I was trying to avoid.
Okay.
Is me just having to stammer on here.
God forbid we have downtime.
While I'm doing this.
God forbid you have to spend time with me and chit chat. How awful.
We're here to entertain the people. If
Oh.
they're coming in and they're streaming and they're taking their time out of their Sunday afternoon. They want to be entertained.
Sunday afternoon live.
That's
pretty fun.
How many minutes do we have?
I think less than one. I can tell you that much. I could have sworn that I knew it, and
You
I
locked it.
apparently don't.
He locked it.
So-
And I don't know if I've configured this dongle to my phone. I don't know if we can use your phone, but we're going to call somebody.
Well, unlock it, because I clearly can't.
Okay. I've got it unlocked.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
So I'm going to give that to you while I continue.
Crisis averted.
While I continue getting ready here. And if you don't know, do you recognize that number?
Nope.
So that number,
Should I recognize that number?
probably not.
Oh, okay.
I just want to get, let's see if, all right, we should be all plugged in. We
It's
should be able to hear it.
it's
whenever
so
it
crazy
rings.
how you can see all my wrinkles and my little bags under my eyes as soon as I go like this. And then I go like this and I'm youthful again. Isn't that
Look,
incredible?
do you want to call the number?
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm
Dialing.
getting ready. So this guy is a podcast expert. I thought we might be able to get some tips. Hello, is this Mark?
Yeah.
Hi, Mark. This is Steven, and we're live on the air on YouTube, and we're recording this. And I was curious if you wanted to come on the air with us.
Nah, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So that's Mark Ludden.
Okay.
I've never talked to him before in my life, but he's a podcast expert because back on July 4th of 2025, he commented on our reel, one of our Instagram reels, or that was on TikTok, and he says, we need a petition to make podcasting equipment require a permit. So he didn't like our content. And so I thought if I found his contact information, I said, maybe Mark is a podcaster.
Wow, that's really funny.
And maybe
He can give us some tips.
he can give us some tips. Maybe he got a signed petition for his podcast,
Whoa.
and he could give us some pointers on how to be.
Well, I
Because
guess
I take broadcasting very seriously. You can tell
clearly.
that what I'm doing here, I'm not just doing this for the fun of it.
No,
I'm
this
doing
is
this
serious.
to further what broadcasting is and
Yeah.
what podcasting can be.
Absolutely.
What we can do. We can push the boundaries and limits on YouTube with professionalism.
That lipstick smells so good. We're being absolutely professional here live on the air.
So I was hoping that I could get a hold of Mark Ludden.
Is that his real name?
Yes.
Are you allowed to do that on the internet?
Well, his name on TikTok is M. Ludden.
Oh, so you're assuming it's Mark.
No.
Oh.
I went and I looked up on Google M. Ludden, and it took me to an Instagram page
Oh.
that matched the TikTok page.
Oh.
The username was M. Ludden, and maybe some numbers or something. But then the name, the actual name, said Mark Ludden.
Uh-huh. Is this doxing? Are we doxing
So then
right
I
now?
found Mark Ludden's Facebook page.
Sure.
And the
Wow,
pictures,
the internet's really
the
incredible.
pictures matched. Did it stick? Is there color?
Yeah. It's not even color. There's color.
So I found his Facebook page,
Wow.
and on his Facebook page it has phone number.
Does Facebook show your phone number?
Well, no, he had it in one of his posts. He had a public post, so all of this is public information.
All right, this is public knowledge.
And he had his information in there,
Sure.
so I thought that he would be able to help us out. But he didn't want to.
Apparently not.
Unfortunately, in the state of California, we are a two-party consent state, which
Love
means that
that.
I can't record somebody on a
Mm.
telephone without their consent. In other states, you can, but there is
That's
some level
crazy.
of expectation of privacy on a phone call.
I
And
think
so
that's
if I were
valid.
to,
Well, Mark apparently was not interested in speaking with us,
no.
even though he had a lot to say online.
He's the podcast expert,
Well.
and as somebody who takes this very seriously, I wanted to pick his brain, but we'll have to do it another time. We'll see if Mark. I wonder if he texts me back or calls me or does anything.
We'll see.
We'll see. That was a letdown, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Maybe perhaps we don't need it because we're providing such great entertainment as it is.
No, and absolutely.
As it is.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm in costume now.
Hair done. Makeup done.
Hair done, makeup done. Got my mascara. I got my lipstick.
Yeah.
And we're ready to go. So are you ready for my first impression? You're going to be the Lorne Michaels of question 23. Do you know who that is?
I absolutely do.
So you're the Lorne Michaels. So you're gonna tell me, but let me do my set of impressions first, and then you tell me. You don't have to interrupt
Okay.
the impressions. there.
Let's
Okay.
do it then.
So for my first impression is Cynthia. And Cynthia is the cashier at my local grocery outlet. Do you have a grocery outlet where you're at?
I do.
The folks at home, I don't know if you have a grocery outlet where you live, but it's a
Great
a
deals.
discount grocery store. They get a lot of like last minute things that are about to expire or whatever, or just all kinds of stuff that's maybe discontinued or whatever, and it's still good, but they'll sell it at a fraction of the cost.
Can I help you?
Will you? I don't know how people do this.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's good enough. It's good enough.
It's good enough.
Right?
Yeah. This is Cynthia.
Okay, so Cynthia, she's the cashier at my local grocery outlet, and so this is my impression of her. I'm going through the checkout line, and this is my impression of what she says to me and how she greets me in the checkout line. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to just let it be in your face.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, this is Cynthia, grocery outlet.
Okay, got it.
¿Quieres una bolsa? So that's Cynthia. That's my impression of Cynthia, who's the cashier.
All
at the
that for that.
grocery outlet. Do you know what that means in Spanish?
Nope.
That means, do you want a bag?
Mm.
But in Spanish, she said it.
Yeah.
Okay. So for my next impression, I'd like to do me responding back to Cynthia. She's the cashier. Is it Cynthia or Cindy? What did I say? I think it's Cindy.
You said Cynthia.
It's Cindy. I think it is. I bet
Okay.
her name is Cynthia.
Sure.
So this is me responding back to Cindy, the
Uh-huh.
cashier at my local grocery outlet. After she asked in Spanish, she said, "¿Quieres una bolsa?" which means, "Do you want a bag?" This is me
Yes.
responding back to her.
Yeah. So these are two. So this is okay. Yep.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm fine. I don't need a bag. Thank you. So that's my impression of me responding back to.
That was really good.
back to
That
Cindy.
sounded just like you.
Thank you. For my next impression, I'd like to do Cindy responding back to me after she asked me in Spanish if I wanted a bag, and I replied back to her question, but in English.
Uh-huh.
You don't speak Spanish? That's my impression of
Uh-huh.
Cindy responding back to me. And then for my final impression,
Final impression.
the grand finale.
Thank God.
This is Monica Lewinsky in the last day of Bill Clinton's presidency. I'm just kidding. No, my last
Okay.
impression is
I was
is
like,
me
that's
responding back to Cindy.
a 26-year-old joke that is old and overdone.
This is me responding back to Cindy after she just asked in English if I don't speak Spanish because she's confused because she asked me in Spanish.
Yeah.
She asked me in Spanish a question. I replied in English so I could understand what she said, but I didn't reply back in
Mhm.
English. So she asked if I spoke Spanish.
Yeah.
No, it's just I a little okay. So I speak a little bit of Spanish, but if I replied to your question in Spanish and then you wanted to have more conversation with me, then I don't know that I would be able to have that. So I wanted to try to avoid that. So I responded back in English, but so I could speak a little. I know I don't need it back. And that's my final impression. That was my experience. That's my experience every time I go to a grocery outlet
Wow.
and I get in Cindy's line.
She says that every time.
Yes,
Nice.
which I don't know.
Can I just
What the
say?
fuck am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do in that situation?
I have no idea, but I want you to know. I think that those impressions of Cindy and yourself were spot on. And as Lorne Michaels, yeah.
Thank you.
As Lorne Michaels' representative for this show, you're hired. You can be on question 23 as much as you want.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I don't know if you ever have to deal with this. This is something that I deal with semi-regularly.
Mm-hmm.
It's people looking at me and assuming that I speak Spanish.
No, people do not assume that about me.
Maybe not that, but there's maybe something else. They assume that I speak Spanish, and I know a little bit of Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
but I get scared of speaking it in real life. Like I know I did up to Spanish 3 when I was in high school. I don't know. I can't do a real conversation in Spanish, but I know enough to understand when people say things, and I don't know how to respond when people say, if I speak Spanish. Do you have people make assumptions about you?
People assume they know me.
What does that mean?
Truly, maybe not once a month, but very often, if I'm at a new place and there are strangers, inevitably someone will come up to me and go, "You look so familiar." And I have never seen
But they
this
don't know
person.
you?
No, I've never seen this person. And then I always respond with, "I get that a lot." And then they always go, "Okay." And then they go away.
At least they respond to you in the right language, though.
That's true.
You can understand what's going on there.
Yeah.
I wonder if that happens to other people, though, other brown folks,
I'm sure it does.
other Hispanic folks
I
who are
think-
like me, who I look like, well, I don't know what I look like right now, but I look like I can speak Spanish. I'm dark enough.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't look that much darker than you.
No, not well, yeah, I'm pasty in this lighting.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know how to handle that situation.
I don't
What
either.
would you do?
If someone asked me if I spoke Spanish,
Yeah.
I
but
would
you
say
weren't confident enough to have a Spanish conversation, because that's the thing. It's a loaded question, because
No.
if you ask that,
I would just be like, "No, not enough to have a conversation."
oh, that's pretty straightforward, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
I guess I could say that.
Yeah. You have lipstick on your teeth.
I think I have lipstick everywhere.
You do. When people do
I have
say,
lipstick on lips you can't even see right now.
"Oh, I hate that." When people do say that they think they know me, I do always respond with, "Yeah, I get that a lot. I don't know, tall white guy." And then they always go, "Oh, well, nice to meet you." And then I go, "Nice to meet you too."
You do look familiar.
See? What is it? What is it about me?
When I first met you, I remember thinking,
Have I hooked up with this guy before?
no, I just remember thinking, I was like, this guy looks so familiar. I've definitely seen this guy before. We hadn't met yet, but I was like, I've definitely seen this guy before. And then I remembered that I was like stalking you for months leading up to. I completely set up we just happened to match on Tinder. Like, no, I set all of that up. It was very well
Nice. Okay.
orchestrated. So that I was like, oh, that's where I know him.
Heyo!
That's the guy that I've been following at night.
Yeah. And I didn't even notice, so good job. You nailed it.
Thank you. I was in disguise. I was wearing this the
You
whole
were
time.
wearing that the whole time, so I didn't even notice.
I like my blonde wig better. Remember for Halloween I had a blonde wig?
Well, first of all, it didn't stick in all of your little mustache hairs, and
Is that what's happening?
that's what's happening, and it's I can tell driving you crazy because you have touched your face maybe 100 times in the past 2 minutes. We're getting wild here on question 23, folks.
But my blonde wig, like I was questioning things.
Sexy,
When I was
flirty,
wearing
and
my
free.
blonde wig, I was questioning things.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
With this one, not so much. But I had to be true to what Cindy at the grocery outlet looks like. And this is
Absolutely.
what she looks like. She's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Que bonita, as some would say.
Wow, more Spanish.
Yeah.
Careful. In this America, it's 2025, folks.
Getting cold.
I don't know. Just kidding. I do know what that means. That's funny.
Oof.
That's funny. Let's turn on the heat. Am I right?
You know what? Speaking of people assuming that I speak Spanish,
Yeah.
I went to the doctor, and I'm depressed.
Yeah.
If you can't tell, I'm depressed.
No.
We haven't done the show in 6 weeks because I am
That's true.
barely clinging on to life. I went to the doctor for my normal checkup, and I told him that I'm depressed.
Mm-hmm. How'd it go? He said, why
He
don't
said-
you just try being happy?
No, he said,
Oh.
yeah, there's a lot to be depressed about. And I was like, yeah, there is. My grandma just died. Like, I'm just in this funk, and like, but I don't know how he knows this. But I was just like, yeah, there is a lot to be depressed about, because there is.
Yeah.
He goes, are you in danger of being deported?
Did he really ask that?
He did.
Wow.
Very heartfelt.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was like, no, I'm depressed for other reasons.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, do you have family that's at risk of being deported? Not every brown person is at risk of getting deported.
I mean, who's to say anymore, because ICE is really just going for it.
I guess that's true, but it was a little weird. I didn't know how to respond.
Yeah,
at that point,
is-
he was already led down that road, and like I guess that's what he thought that I was depressed about.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know what else to say. I think I struggle. I'm learning now that I struggle in these conversations where people make assumptions about me, and I don't know how to.
Because you're disconnected from your heritage.
I guess. Am I?
I don't know.
My heritage is.
I'm just making assumptions.
I don't need you to do that.
Well,
Please don't. I get enough assumptions made.
no, exactly. I'm just doing what the rest
About
of the
me.
I'm doing what the rest of the world is doing about you. I'm doing what your doctor did.
Which is not to say it is very depressing that
healthy.
people are getting deported.
yeah, it's awful.
It's just not at the top of my list. My grandma just died that I love. I have other things in my life. I've gained 1 million pounds in the last year. I have plenty of other things to be depressed about. If ICE came knocking on my door, that would make it worse, but I haven't had that yet.
Nice. Well, call in today.
If you're brown,
just
have you
kidding.
dealt with something like that? The thing is,
Are you
though-
asking me?
No,
Oh.
the people at home. There's,
I was like-
there's people that are.
Yeah,
we're not just having a conversation.
I'm
me
aware,
and
but you looked directly at me when you said that. I was like, no. I mean, thank God, but
Thank God you're not brown. Ooh, that's rough. I wouldn't say that.
you're a bitch.
This hair gives me
No,
attitude.
no.
I always get a little attitude. I feel like whenever
When
I
you
wear
put on a
wig.
wig, wigs are powerful. Hair is powerful.
Wig.
Wig.
I don't know what that means.
Wig. It's like slay.
That doesn't make sense. Like I get slay though, because it's like you're slaying a look or you're slaying
Yeah.
the runway.
But if it's
Rawr, slay.
wig, it like your wig is snatched
By who?
by me.
No! I want to wear this.
Your wig is snatched. I did mess it up. I'm sorry. Oh, just kidding. Oh, actually, no. Pull it back. Pull it back. That looked good. A little
Does it?
poof. Oh, you can't. No, never mind.
I look like George Washington or something.
Sure. What's
Take it off.
What's your next
Fine.
bit? No, leave it on. Put it on backwards. Can I wear it?
Those are my impressions.
Oh. Well, you nailed it. Welcome to Saturday Afternoon Live. Welcome to SAL.
Sunday. Do you have any impressions you want to do
I can do.
while we're here?
um,
The Q3 talent show.
I can do. One impression.
One impression,
Are you ready?
I think.
Like Zoink Scoob.
Shaggy.
Yeah.
You kind of got a little Shaggy look. Does he
do.
Does he do that?
I have no idea. I wasn't allowed to watch Scooby-Doo because of monsters.
Oh.
Evil.
But they were men.
Well,
Your parents never got to the end of the episode where they take off the mask?
nope. They said, no ghosts for us.
So we're going back to visit your home in September.
We are.
If I wear that wig, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, you brought Cindy from Grocery Outlet with you?"
Yeah.
They're not gonna be able to understand that there's a man under.
Nope.
Interesting.
Does not compute. They have that rare condition where if you like put on a baseball hat, they like don't recognize you.
Oh, like Superman, the glasses in
Uh-huh.
Superman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hypnosis glasses, except it's just their lives.
Does it look weird now that I just have lipstick on?
No, the camera kind of hides it.
It smells like a sugar cookie.
Yeah, it smells so good in here.
All right. See, we're clearing out the closet of all the bits. They may not all be good, but like sometimes
But
you
we're
just have to
doing
like
'em.
we're collecting them all and we're putting them here in the bag to take to Goodwill. But you have to go through them first before
The
you can
bits
take
and
them to
pieces
Goodwill.
bag, absolutely.
So we're clearing out the closet there. Something that I have. This isn't necessarily a bit, but it's a people talked about this a long time ago. I saw it on TikTok probably 6 months ago. This guy. Have you ever heard of Frankie Valli or the Four Seasons?
I have heard of Frankie Valli. He's an old-timey singer.
Yeah, old timey singer. He sings that. Sherry.
That's the one.
They also sing. What's that one song? It's working my way back to you, babe.
I don't know this one.
Ba, 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 ba.
Sure.
But it was from like music from like 100 years ago, and this guy is legit, probably 100 years old. I think he's at least in his 90s, because the music is so old. He's still going on tour, which is fine. Like I've seen a lot of that. There's like rock bands that are still going on tour as they're getting older, and they're a little different probably than their original showings back in the day.
Probably.
But this guy, this Frankie Valli guy, he's going on tour, and people are legit worried about him because of how he looks on stage. So I want to show you. We'll just go through, and you kind of tell me what you think. Let's see. If I have everything turned up and ready to go. Tell me what you think about this performance by Frankie Valli. Initial thoughts.
I don't know what's happening.
So that guy, that's Frankie Valli right here, and we're hearing Frankie Valli's voice. His methinks he's lip syncing a little bit.
Methinks he is lip syncing a lot of it.
He looks like a corpse.
He looks like a wax figure from Madame Tussauds.
That's exactly what he looks like. Here's another one. He looks scared.
People are paying money to go watch this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he looks.
It's kind of scary. It looks like something you see in a haunted house.
I don't like this.
Yeah. So people are like the title of that was like, it looks like maybe he owes the mob money. It's like they're forcing him to work when he's like should be at home. He should be hanging out with his grandkids, his great grandkids.
Yeah,
that I'm sure are
literally.
alive. I think this is that Sherry song that he's known for. All right, the big unveiling as he comes on stage. Those poor background singers, they're doing their best to carry on the show.
Literally was just thinking that as well. Do you think they're lip syncing too?
It's hard to tell. They might be. This could just be. They might have gone on Apple Music or Spotify, and they might just be playing the original song just straight from the aux cord, and then holding some fake microphones.
They're doing their best to sell it. Props to them.
Yeah.
He doesn't even move his mouth hardly.
He's an old guy, though. What do you expect him to do? I guess not go on tour.
Don't go on tour. What are you doing? He has to owe someone money for something.
That's true.
There's
He
no
must
way
be-
he's doing this for fun.
I don't. I
Maybe.
guess. I don't know. People are worried about him, though. People are worried.
I'm worried about him.
You know, now that I think about it, I think people are overreacting. He's still singing the songs. He may be a little older and more stiff than he used to be, but I don't see anything wrong with what's going on there.
What's going on? What's
What do you
happening?
mean, what am I doing? We're doing our live show like we always do.
Your mouth should be moving more. What is happening? How are you making? What's happening?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is how I always talk. Anyways, can we move on? We still have more to talk about.
I guess so.
Okay, thank you. So, I mentioned at the beginning of the show
No,
that I haven't announced.
No, you're doing a thing. You're doing what he's doing. You're lip syncing a conversation. You're lip syncing a conversation. You can't do that.
Okay, fine. My voice gets tired halfway through the episode usually, so I thought I could. He was doing it, and he was doing all right.
No, if you're gonna lip sync our conversation, I want to lip sync our conversation.
I would love to do that. I don't have your side of the conversation recorded yet.
Well, we'll fix that in post.
But that's what the guy's doing.
That is what the guy's doing.
I don't know that I would want to pay money for that.
I do know that I don't want to pay money for that.
Well, there is part of it that's like
Sherry, my pretty.
That's not quite like a car crash effect. You know, people like want to see a car crash. Like
A train wreck.
I
Yeah.
wonder if I don't know. There is people that go and see like I want to go see this corpse, this animated.
Stand
corpse.
there and go.
It's scary. That's creepy. It feels like it's not even like Chuck E. Cheese style. Did you ever go to Chuck E. Cheese when they had the animatronics?
Chuck E. Cheese.
They got rid of all of those. The animatronics. You know that?
Wow.
Super sad.
Because of Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, I think it was even before that.
Oh.
Everything's digital now, so they just have screens and
Oh,
it's
that makes sense.
animations.
And then the
but
kids
it's a
just
bummer.
dance along.
I love the animatronics.
Well, they would come out at night and then stalk the hallways
no,
and like try to murder the security guards.
no,
You don't know about this?
No,
That's what Five Nights at Freddy's is based on. Like true stories.
I don't know what Five Nights at Freddy's is.
Five Nights at Freddy's is about 5 animatronic animals, and they come out at night and they kill security guards, or try to.
Oh,
But it's Chuck E. Cheese style, and that's where they're from.
I have a feeling that if I go down this Frankie Valley rabbit hole, we're gonna see Frankie Valley going after security guards.
I believe it, with a knife. The security guards are the mob that he owes money to.
It's something. Well, that's the box of bits that I had to.
Wow, what a box! What a box! You know, it certainly
Look.
had bits in it.
Here's the thing: is am I doing this? I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna go viral with this, or this is the funniest thing in the world. I'm gonna send to SNL. No, but you gotta try stuff,
You do.
right? People are afraid to try things, so I'm trying things, and these are all. I'm not copying some trend from TikTok or whatever. These are things
No.
that's like
You're being original.
I have an idea and I want to try it, and we'll see what happens. They may not all be
Absolutely.
home runs, but I'm at least gonna swing for the ball. A lot of people don't even swing for the ball.
Hey, call me a pitcher, because you're
I'm gonna drink you up.
taking and then you're swinging.
There used to be a song. There was a country song. My papa would play on the radio sometimes, and it was like one of those like country songs that like you sing at a bar, I think. And it was this guy talking about how much he loves this girl, and he goes, "If you were a pitcher, I'd drink you till I drop," which is sweet because he loves that
Yeah.
girl. I'm trying to think of the other lines in the song. I can't remember.
I was thinking like a baseball pitcher.
Oh, I thought it was like a pitcher of beer.
No, like a picture.
Or I'm going to take your picture.
Because then you're going to take the swing. Yeah.
Out of the park.
There you go.
Out of the park.
Just like every single bit that we just did today.
Out of the park. Couple of foul balls, but so
even if you swing, you'll miss for the grandstands, right?
yes. Don't know what that means.
'Cause-
Isn't that from Denny's?
Even the Grand Slam witch.
Yeah.
Even if you miss, you'll land a
Amongst the
Grand
stars.
Slam witch.
Yes.
There you go.
At Denny's.
At Denny's.
So I had
remember
to,
their oh, sorry, go ahead.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you remember the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 meal or menu from
So
Denny's?
I've only eaten at Denny's 3 times in my life, and they were
Wow.
all bad.
I
So
forgot you didn't do theater.
I'm an IHOP kid.
Oh, interesting.
Well, actually, I was an IHOP kid, and then my teenage years, I transitioned to Waffle House, and Waffle House
Waffle
reigns
House is-
supreme
Yeah.
over all.
Yeah, that is true. Well, Denny's used to have a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 menu where you could order things for $2 or $4 or $6 or $8 or even $10.
Wow.
Yeah, can you imagine getting a
What could you
full
get for
meal?
$2?
You could get like they had these little like pancake ball things that you could get. I want to say you could get like an egg and a slice of bacon or something like that.
For $2?
For like $2. Yeah. But then I remember for $6 you could get 2 eggs, 2 bacon, and 2 pancakes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
for
not very many dollars.
$6. I know. Gone are the days. But I have spent many a day at Denny's, or many a late night at Denny's, because I was a theater kid, and a shocker to no one. And
not
that's where you
shocked.
would go for your opening night party. Was you would have opening night, and then you would go to the local Denny's, and then everyone would still be in their makeup and look
That poor waitress.
terrifying. Yeah, it was crazy.
That
And then a
poor
whole bunch of
waitress.
rambunctious teenagers would take over a Denny's for 2 hours. It was crazy.
2 hours of that waitress's time
It was really
for
fun.
a $3 tip.
Yep.
Bad.
All on separate checks. All on separate checks.
I prefer to go to Woke Cracker Barrel.
Oh my gosh. Well, me too. As part of the woke left, I mean, woke Cracker Barrel is what I have been fighting for.
I didn't carve out time to talk about that, but we'll talk about it for a second.
Woke
I don't
Cracker
get
Barrel
the woke part.
is
They did a remodel. They
Yeah.
redid the logo.
yeah.
It's bad.
It
the remodel
is
and the logo are
silly.
bad. I don't get the connection to woke.
Well, if you change anything, it's because you're changing it to be woke.
I don't.
You just changed your appearance and put on a wig, and that's woke.
That was woke.
that's-
I
That's woke culture.
I was doing
Yeah.
that for the
And
civil rights
I
movement.
decided to I was gonna wear a white shirt, and now I'm wearing a tan shirt, and that's because of woke culture. Yeah.
You'll always be white on the inside.
Thank you.
You can see it right here.
Yep.
Um,
So any change that happens is woke culture now.
Yeah, but so Cracker Barrel though has not been.
Is woke. They're the head of the DEI commission for the woke left.
But so Cracker Barrel is, they're just like a corporation.
Yeah.
They always have been.
Yep.
There's no. I think anybody
They're
that's
leading the
this
DEI
upset
charge.
about a corporation just doing something like this, that seems silly, doesn't
Well,
it?
If you don't care about the woke left taking over America and destroying our values as a country,
Here's the other thing, though.
then I don't know if I can
Here's
convince
the
you to
other
even
thing,
care.
though.
So that's all I have to say about
Having
that.
been a witness to the woke left community, they'll never accomplish anything. People don't have to worry about them taking over. Leftists are the worst.
Tell me more.
Their causes I support, right?
Tell me more.
They're
Oh, because
You
they push
can't-
everyone away.
they push everyone away.
Yeah,
Like if
it's
you're not
true.
perfectly aligned with everything.
Yeah.
I saw this one girl on TikTok. She posted, "Hey, here's a little a cheap way. If you don't have a lot of money, go buy a rotisserie chicken because you can get multiple meals off of it.
Yeah, rotisserie chicken.
Do you want to know what the first comment on there was?
Something about chickens being kept in horrible conditions.
You know, a lot of poor people, they don't have room for a rotisserie chicken, so it's a little. You're not really being considerate of poor people. Like, no, you can't please everybody.
Yeah. I did.
And that is how leftists, that's their whole thing is doing that. And they push everybody away. So they'll never do anything. Woke will never take over.
That's true. Woke is dead, which is, again, support the cause. Don't love the way that it's been gone about at this point, but also, what are you going to do? I did see a thing online, and it was just a picture of like an internet argument. And someone made a comment like, wow, nice AI generated video description or something like that. And then the comment underneath was like, I cannot believe the ableism in this community right now. Like, if I'm not able to take the time to write a description, that is, yeah. And it was just like it's okay, sure, we're doing that.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't handle all of any of that.
It's frustrating because there are actual, like, things where it's like, if crosswalks aren't accessible, that's something we need to be, and obviously I can't speak on that because I'm not a
Well, Joshua, some
disabled
people
person,
are in an
but-
iron lung and they can't even go out to a crosswalk. So the fact that you're worried about that is really inconsiderate to the people that are in an iron lung.
and you're
Get
so
out.
right.
You can't even be
And
part of
you're
this
so-
conversation anymore.
And you got me, and you're absolutely right about that. Yeah, it's true. It's a bummer that the internet it's really hard to feel like you can do anything on the internet because a lot of people are going to jump down your throat. And it's like, well, I'm trying. I'm on your side. So work with me, not against me. But maybe I'm just complaining.
Not good. So we're coming to the end of the show here, and I have an announcement, but I think before the announcement, I kind of want to, I guess, vent a little bit.
Sure.
If you'll allow
This
me
is a
to.
bits and pieces episode.
We're
So
just
we're
putting the bits and pieces together.
we're talking. We're
We're putting it all together.
We're
This is-
two men talking into microphones, and if that's not the internet, then I don't know what is.
Yeah. Even when I was wearing a wig.
And I'm technically non-binary, so.
So,
Didn't even-
I know it may not seem like it, but I put a lot of work into this.
It's so crazy. As an outside viewer who sees the amount of work that you put into this, us doing this really makes me have so much respect for anyone who does anything, because like the production value that we have is like, if you just look at it as like an external viewer, you're like, okay, green screen and 2 mics, how hard is that? But then you see all of the crazy cables that you have like hooked up, and like
Yeah.
all of the work you have to do to set up the studio every single time. I'm like, oh, it's crazy that anyone makes anything on their own, because there's so many little things that you have to do and know how to do and figure out. Even just like setting up all of the streams and stuff, I'm like, this is a lot of work.
It's a lot, and it's I do it because this is what I enjoy. Like people have
This is your hobby.
people have hobbies. They knit, so they knit stuff and like crochet or whatever. This is my hobby, so I enjoy doing it. But it takes a lot out of me.
Yeah.
To be able to do it, and
making things is hard.
I want to share
Making
it with,
things is hard, and making really good things is almost is harder.
and I want to share it with people. And it's like I'm creating something and I'm doing something, and I want to share it. It's really disheartening whenever I share things that I work on and things that I do with people, and then there's like no response from it. And like specifically like with like my Facebook friends and stuff. I'll post random stuff. I'll post a picture of my dog or other stuff, and I'll get lots of interactions and comments and likes on it. And then I post something that like I put all of this work into and I share with it, and it's like crickets, or it's like one person.
Yeah.
I won't say that nobody watches what we do, because there are people that do watch, and so I don't want to negate their experience of that. Like I see you, but at the same time, it's not very many people, and for all of the work that I put into it, it's like, because I'm somebody, and I can't expect everybody to do things the way that I do, but like whenever I'm on Facebook or Instagram, if somebody's posting something that they've created, I'm there for it. I
You're
don't get
in-
it. Like sometimes people will post stuff. It's like, hey, I made a YouTube video about a Honda CRX from 1993. I'm there. I'm loving it. Like, I'm like, that's so
Yeah.
cool. You took
You're
the
a
time to create something.
You're a supporter, and you appreciate people's. You can see the work that goes into the things that people make,
I
which
love
is
it.
really cool.
I love it, and I can't expect everybody to do that for me. But I do that. If it's some people post a GoFundMe, it'll be, hey, my sister's bus driver's kid's cousin that lives in Arkansas has to have their brain transplant, and we need money for it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm so far removed from this person,
Mm-hmm.
but if I have $10 to drop in, I'll do it,
Yeah.
because a GoFundMe is not about everybody, a few people dropping $1,000. It's those, you share the
It's
link so that people drop $1 or $5 at a
yeah.
time. So like, I'll do that. People post there, hey, I'm a teacher. I'm going back to school. Here's my school supply list. Do you want to donate something on Amazon? What can I add? What's something in my budget that I can, like, I try to put that energy out there,
Mhm.
and I get some of that back, but like with the work that I put into all of this and stuff, I'm exhausted,
Mm.
and it's been kind of disheartening to do all of that and not get the response. And I get that this isn't like, I'm not creating Mr. Beast content that everybody loves or whatever. Like, I get that, but I guess I just wish that, I don't know, people could see more of like what I'm doing and at least appreciate that I'm doing something. I guess I don't
Yeah.
feel appreciated with that.
I saw a video, and it was about making art that no one is going to see, and if it still is worthwhile to make that art. And it was a really cool video because the whole, like, it was this robot museum gallery or museum curator that was like talking to the screen when it's like walking through a museum that was like empty of people but filled with like
Yeah.
artwork and stuff. And then it's a robot, so it's not even a real person that's like guiding you through all of the artwork. And I don't fully remember what the like end. I don't even remember if there was like an end conclusion of like, yeah, it's worth it. But one of the things that stuck out to me was that you're like, in the process of creating art, you're like expending energy that otherwise can have nowhere to go, and at the very
Yeah.
least you are you're like using that tool set and creating something. You're getting something internal and creating an external thing, and even if no one else sees that, the fact that you've like exchanged that energy is like something in and of itself, which I thought was like a cool. I'd never thought of that before, because I have a similar thing where it's like, why am I going to make a project if I'm either never going to use it
Yeah.
or if no one's going to like see it? Like, what's the point? And it's
Hard. It's exhausting.
it's
And
extremely exhausting, especially when you put so much effort into something that no one sees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where my head has been. And, we haven't done an episode in the last 6 weeks or so. And part of that is, traveling and being tired. But also it's like, I'm tired of doing this and not getting, the response, I guess, that I want.
Mm.
And maybe I shouldn't be seeking external validation or something, but I can't help it. I'm gonna.
'Cause you're human.
So, announcement, and I haven't shared this with you yet. Today is going to be our last show.
This is our last episode.
So I wanted to clear out my queue of bits because I had a couple of ideas of stuff that I wanted to do.
I see.
And I, wanted to share it with the world, and whether somebody sees it or not, it's just like I had to do it because it's something that I had the idea, and I wanted to see it through. And so it's our last show doing this, and yeah. Thoughts?
On to bigger and better things.
I've had fun doing this.
I love that we have done this. I love just getting to see you do all of this and put it together, and it's really cool. Looking back, going from our first Zoom episode to us having like a full studio in your room with a green screen effect and microphones and full AV separate channels and everything.
Yeah.
Remember that awful fisheye camera that we were using at
Yeah.
one point? That made me want to commit slip and slide. I don't know what you're allowed to say on the internet anymore.
I don't know either.
But yeah, I think props to you for putting all this together and for making a show
Yep.
all on your own.
And we're here for the last one. We made it. Episode 25. Last show.
We almost should have ended 2 episodes ago. 23 episodes for question 23.
Well, what do you mean ended?
You just said this is the last show.
This is our last show that we're doing like this. We're, so I think I'm going to change. I want to do a podcast.
Okay.
What did you think?
So we're not a show anymore. We're a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you ever heard of podcast? You know, podcasts are big right now.
Podcasts are big right now. Okay. You heard it here. Question 23, the show canceled. Last episode. We're done.
Last show.
Okay. Last show.
And then we rise like the phoenix. So we're going to go, which really nothing changes.
Uh-huh.
Except I will be putting less effort into
Excellent.
the video portion of what we're
Wonderful.
doing.
I love
So
that.
today's segments were all things that were visual based. Wow. So I wanted to get them out
Uh-huh.
so that we can continue on with things that aren't as visual based. We will be officially on Spotify, Apple Pod, all the
We're a podcast.
actual podcasts. You can listen to the audio only
That's
version of what we're doing here. You thought we were done forever?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, well,
I
what
was.
gave you that idea?
You're right. What was I
We're
thinking?
just getting started.
What was I thinking? That's crazy.
Now, people may say, by people, you might even be saying this in your head right now.
Uh-huh.
I thought we already were doing a podcast. And
I know that we've been doing a show because we've talked about how this is a show, not a podcast.
Here's the thing: is I have this. It might be an issue, and I'm starting therapy, so maybe I'll talk about it with my therapist.
Do it.
I have a need to be in control of things that I'm doing.
Yeah, he does. Am I right?
I need to be.
Send a G in the chat if
in
you know
control.
what Steven's talking about.
So if our
Or C
primary
for control.
avenue of distribution is YouTube, I get all of the analytics from that. There's so much control that I have over that.
Mm-hmm.
When you start shipping it out to all the podcast platforms and stuff, you don't have all of that same kind of data. You lose a lot of that. And so I just wanted to be in control. I wanted to have a show where I could be in control of all of that, and I don't know why. Or I because I want to be in control. That's why. But I don't. People ask me all the time, "Oh, can I just find it on Spotify?" Well, no, because we're not a podcast. Is
We're
what
a
I would
show.
say. And people are like, "Well, what do you do?" I was like, "Well, we have 2 microphones and we just talk into them." So I get people probably think that I'm crazy for saying it like that, but I had my visions for what this was, and I'm like, why am I doing that? Why am I restricted? Why do I need to hold it like this? Let it breathe.
Let it breathe.
Let it breathe. So by the next episode, we'll still do this video thing here. I still have intentions on doing. I'll set up a camera,
Cool.
but I'm not gonna set up. I'm not gonna worry about. Okay, I gotta make sure that I'm shaved or whatever. I gotta make sure I'm wearing a nice shirt or whatever. It's just.
Oh, thank God. Does that mean I can wear green, and if it matches the green screen and looks crazy, it's okay?
Well, I'm thinking we won't even have the green screen anymore.
Oh,
You'll just see
incredible.
whatever's behind us, whatever's the wall or whatever's behind us. You'll just see it.
Because it's a podcast, not a show.
Because the focus, the primary
We're doing a 180, folks.
thing, we're doing a
The primary
2 degree. It's not very different.
The primary thing is us doing a podcast and listening to our voices. And so now you'll be able to hear us as a podcast. And so now our voices will be the primary thing that you
Got lipstick on the mic. So it may be. I don't know if we'll be back necessarily next week or the next couple of weeks, but we will come back, and it will be an audio based. You'll still, if you watch it like this, nothing changes for you. You still get to go into YouTube. You'll still get a notification if we go live. You can still watch what we do here. Nothing changes with that. But you will also be able to, if you just want to put us in your pocket, in the form of downloading a podcast, and you don't have to turn on a screen. You can do that. The other thing is I have YouTube Premium. I realize other people don't. There's a lot of videos that I watch that I just turn off my screen and I listen to it like a podcast. If you don't have YouTube Premium, you can't do that with us.
I forgot about that.
So I realized that my experience is different than what other people do and what they want.
Look at you.
Um,
Introspecting and extrospecting.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? That's hard to say. Extrospecting.
Extrospecting. I don't know. It sounds gross.
And on that note,
so we will be back as Question 23, the podcast.
lower quality and even lower stakes.
No, there's no lower quality, just different focus, different priority.
Tune in next time.
Oh my God. I can't believe you thought we were leaving.
I
forever.
did, and I was like, wow, I wonder what Steven's going to work on next, but
Yeah.
that's okay. I think that'll be maybe a good break for him.
Don't have to worry about that.
Well, there we go. No rest
So-
for the wicked.
Episode 25. We're just getting started, folks.
Wow.
Just getting started. And then next time we come back, I'll tell you all the info where you can get the podcast and all that. And we'll share all that information. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. That's all I got. You got anything?
Nope.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
To
For
question
those of you
23
that
of the show.
support us, thank you so much. I was being a little dramatic. Some of what I was saying was real,
Mm-hmm.
but a little dramatic. Like
You were
I
being
just,
a little dramatic.
no matter what, like if I was crocheting a duck and nobody saw the duck that I was crocheting, I'd be a little bummed, but
That's
I still enjoyed crocheting the duck. I enjoy doing the thing here.
That's one of the hardest things about any of my projects is I'm like, no one's going to see this, so why would I do it?
But it's fun doing it in the moment.
And it's fun doing it in the moment, and I need to just do it for me.
yeah. Yeah.
So
So
hard to do.
that's all I got. I
Well,
want
on
to do the
that
normal
note-
stuff. Just
Do
thank
do
y'all.
you have
I love you.
Do you have any thing to sponsor?
To sponsor.
Not to sponsor. What's the thing? What's the thing where people are like, yeah, what are you working on right now?
Oh. This, I thought.
Oh, okay. So the thing that we're going to anything to shout out. So we're shouting out Question 23, the podcast, wherever podcasts are put on.
Found.
Are on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye, folks. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you. And we'll see you on the other side.
Bye.